Good morning, class family. It's a magnificent Monday. Let's look at our message together. Show me that you're a team and a class family. Follow along with your eyes and listen with your ears. Use your finger to point. Ready? Let's start with the date. May 15th, 2023. Dear class family, today is Monday. We will learn a lot at school. First, we'll review letters, sounds, and write CVC words. Next, we will listen to a poem and make connections. Then, we will add who, what, and where to our picture and words. Last, we will do literacy centers and continue the VKRP. Love Miss Joyner. All right, let's look back and reread the message. Remember, good readers read things again. It's called rereading. They do this so their brain can understand the words on the page. Use your finger to point. Start with the month. I see a capital letter M-A-Y. What does that say? You're right. It does say May. Notice how there's a capital letter here to start. Good writers and mathematicians capitalize the first letter in each month of the year and each day of the week as well. Let's go ahead and reread the date at this time. May 15th, 2023. After the 15, I see a punctuation mark. It starts on a line and does a little curve. Do you remember the name of that punctuation mark? Well, what is it called? I heard some of you say it. Let's go ahead and review. What's the name? Comma. We're also going to look for other punctuation marks within the message. Let's review the names of those. Period, exclamation mark, also called an exclamation point, and question mark. Okay, let's go ahead and reread and notice that there are punctuation marks throughout the whole message. Good writers use punctuation marks within their writing. Let's go ahead and continue rereading. Look at the first word here, dear. I noticed it starts with D, dog, D. Good writers write letters to people beginning with the word dear. Let's reread our greeting. Dear class family. After the greeting, look at the first telling sentence starting with the capital letter T. Today is Monday. It is Monday, and it's a magnificent Monday. Let's reread the second sentence. We will learn a lot at school. Oh, that's true, class family. We do that every day in kindergarten. We practice being a great collaborator, communicator, and creative and critical thinker. We work each day to do this by listening, writing, and drawing, asking and answering questions, making connections, and sharing our thinking. Make sure that you speak loudly and clearly for all to hear you. Good communicators use their mouth to speak and their ears to listen. All right, as we go through and figure out the sequence of what we're doing this morning in language arts, let's go ahead and review the transitional words that you're going to be noticing. Remember, good writers can sequence their writing with transitional words and phrases, and good readers sequence their stories as well. Let's review the words. First, next, then, last. Okay, I see this transitional word starting with F fun. First. First, we'll review letter sounds and write CVC words. Okay, so we will review letter sounds. We're going to be practicing using our word wall as a resource. We'll review the ABCs, letter sounds, pictures to match that word in American Sign Language. And we're going to focus on CVC words. We're going to practice tapping those words. We'll practice writing the words at school. And we're going to do the CVC word song. We break down the CVC words for the beginning, middle, and end, and then collabing the whole word. It's going to be fantastic. All right. Oh, I see this transitional word starting with N, that's Next. Next, we'll listen to a poem and make connections. We're going to be listening to this poem called This Old Earth. And once we go through all of the words of the poem, we can eventually sing it to the tune like this old man, but it's going to be This Old Earth. This old earth needs our help to stay fresh and clean and green. With a pick it up, pitch it in, and throw it in the can. This old earth can be clean again. So we're going to be reading the poem today, and we'll read it through a few times, and we're going to be focusing on things that we can do for our earth, how to reduce, reuse, and recycle. And we'll be focusing on this poem, This Old Earth, and thinking about what we can really do to take care of the planet that we live on. All right, let's go ahead and look at this transitional word. It starts with TH, tongue minor teeth, th. Do you remember it? Then. Then we will add who, what, and where to our picture and words. Okay, so you're going to be writing a story, and good writers add certain things to their writing, and you need to know how to do this before you go to first grade. So make your writing easy to read. This is what you can do. Okay, remember, good writers can start sentences with a capital letter. That's what good writers do. As we are rereading, you're going to notice capital letters to start every sentence. Good writers write with capital letters. So you're going to have a capital letter to start each sentence. And in addition to having a capital letter, you're going to write a letter for each sound. We'll use our word bowl as a resource to see how to spell some sight words that you're going to be using in sentences. You're also going to be sounding it out, tapping it out, and writing the letters that you hear when you're saying that word. Make sure you write a letter for each sound. Also, you're going to make sure to leave finger spaces between the words so the words don't smush together. Make sure the finger space is not a huge finger space, but make sure it's not too tiny. So make sure you leave a finger space between words and a period at the end of each sentence. We're going to be reviewing a special song. Shout out to Jack Hartman's YouTube channel, The Parts of a Sentence Song. So we're reviewing some of these important things before you do your writing today. And make sure your pictures help with the words. Has to match up. All right? And focus on that topic. Okay, now I see this transitional word. It starts with an L. Last. Last, we will do literacy centers and continue the VKRP. Love, Ms. Joyner. All right, we'll do literacy centers. We'll do Lexia. We'll also do VKRP, Virginia Kindergarten Readiness Program. We're not done. Yeah, we still have the PAL section to do. We got to finish that up. We have 11 kids that are going to need to finish up. And the system was down on Friday, so we were not able to save any of the assessment data. So let's go ahead and go back to that. Let's get it done. And we're going to have a fantastic day. Get your fans ready. Fantastic. Our would you rather question is, dun, 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 would you rather eat an orange or an apple? Why? Ooh, would you rather eat an orange or an apple? Think about your reason. We'll do a tally mark under orange or apple in our T chart and hear your thinking as you share it with your partner and then share it out loud with the class. All right.